Yeah, it's a very simple numerical. A simply supported beam 50 mm by 75 mm. I don't know why I put XX there. It's mm and 4 meter long carries a UDL of 5 kilonewton per meter over its entire length. Compute the maximum slope and deflection of the beam if E is equal to 200 gigapascal, right? So you have to just use these equations what we have derived just now, right? And you can find the value of slope and deflection. Now in this, let me just quickly draw the figure for this. So I have a beam like this, and there is support. So it's a simply supported beam, and on this there is a UDL of 5 kilonewton per meter. So I will draw a rectangle like this, and I will just fill this rectangle. This is 5 kilonewton per meter, and the span is 4 meter. So let me just show the span from here to right. This is 4 meter, right? Let me call this as A. This is B. Okay. Now I'll just copy this into my notes here. So this is my beam as per the given details in this. Now let us try to solve this. Now first thing we'll do is we'll find the support reaction, right? So total load on beam is equal to 5 kilonewton into length of beam is 4 meters. So this is equal to 20 kilonewton. So that much of total load is applied on the beam. Since it is symmetric, I can take the reactions support reactions Ra is equal to Rb is equal to 20 by 2, which is 10 kilonewton, right? We have done all these things in our unit number 2, right? BMD SFB, when we are drawing BMD and SFB, we have done this. Now I have the support reaction. Uh, you have to find the maximum bending moment in this case. Now, where is the maximum bending moment? It is at the center of the beam, right? So, M max M max is equal to, now I have to take the center of the beam. So at the center, the bending moment is, let us take this side, it is RA into L by 2. So RA is 10 into L by 2 is 2 meters, right? So this will be positive minus this load W, that is 5 into this length, that is 2 into 2 by 2, that is the point of action. So this will be equal to 10 times 2 is 20 minus 5 into 2 into this will be 1, so it will be 10 kilonewton meter. Do not convert this into Newton mm.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So your voice is echoing so much.
Yeah, just a minute. I'll close the windows. There is lot of noise. All right, let's continue. So the maximum bending moment I have is at the center, and the magnitude of that is 10 kilonewton meter. Right? Uh, Now let me find the moment of inertia. Moment of inertia of the section. Now this is a rectangular cross section. I is equal to BDQ by 12. So this is equal to B is how much? 50 and D is 75. So 50 into 75 cube by 12. So 75 cube into 50 by 12. So this is my moment of inertia. This is mm raised to 4. Okay. Now please note, this is in kilonewton meter and this is in millimeter raised to 4, right? So we have to be careful when you are substituting the values in the equation. Now let us go to our slides. So I am solving this with the generic expression that I derived earlier from this triangle, right? So what is that? Theta is Lm by 2ei, and deflection y is equal to ml square by 8 ei, right? So I will take this here. Maximum deflection given by y is equal to ml square by 8 ei. Now you have to be careful in the units, right? So this is equal to, to take the ratio. Now m is 10, right? So I'll just put 10 there into L square. Now what is L? L is the total length of the beam, which is 4 meter. So it is 4 square by 8 into E. Now what is E value? E is 200 gigapascal, right? So you have to put this see here I have in kilonewton meter. So I have to put this in kilopascal, kPa. 1 gigapascal is 10 raised to 9. So if you want to convert that into kilopascal, I have to multiply by 10 raised to 6. So it will be 200 into 10 raised to 6, right? So 200 into 10 raised to 6 kilopascal हो गया ये. Why I'm doing kilopascal? Because this is in kilonewton meter. Again into, what do I have here? I value is this. So multiplied by I. Now this is in mm raised to 4, right? So 1 meter is 1000 millimeter. So mm raised to 4 means 1000 raised to 4. So it is 10 raised to 12 आएगा आपको, right? So what you have to do is into 10 raised to minus 12. Okay, so I have put everything in kilonewton and meter. All the values are in kilonewton and meter. If you want, let me just put the bracket so that you don't get confused here. So this is 8 ei, right? Now let us calculate this. 10 into 4 square is 16 by 8 by, open a bracket, 200 into 6 10 raised to x. Okay, is this much divided by, there is one more, this. Open bracket, this into minus 12 oops कुछ और ही हो गया. I'll just do it in my calculator. It's becoming difficult here. So it is 10 into 4 square divided by 8 into 200 exponential 6 into 1757812.5 minus 12. So the answer what I'm getting is 0.05688. I'll make this 9 meter. Okay, meeting is ending in 5 minutes. We will join back again after if it gets disconnected in between, right? So this is the deflection, or y is equal to 56.889 mm. This is quite large deflection because the cross section is small and the load is large. That's why we are getting more deflection in this. Now, in the same way, you have to calculate the theta. Theta is equal to Lm by 2 EI. Uh, this is equal to L. L into M is 10 into 4. 10 into 4 divided by 2 times EI. So I'll just copy this entire thing. 2 into this much. So let me quickly do this. This is 2 and this is also. So this is equal to 0.05688. What same answer? Yeah, right? So the unit is radians. Okay, so this is how we find the slope. Any questions on this?